LeBron James is probably one of the most hated players in the NBA, or if not of all time, especially on this planet. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be focusing on specifically the United States, where this guy is hated by many. I mean, he's hated by the media, he's hated by a lot. I mean, people find any reason to hate on him, and especially if you go even former NBA players haven't even given him the credit. So like it's insane to me. And then you even got former NBA players that he's even had duels with, had his whole career hating on him. So it goes to show. But let's get to number one, Jordan fans. Now, one of the most stupidest arguments is the ring freaking argument, because it never gets old. Oh, well, 6 is better than 4. I can easily argue. If I were to use that argument, I can easily argue that Bill Russell had 11 rings and it's better than 6. And we all know Jordan is a better player than Bill Russell, so that's such a flawed argument. Kind of shows how old the old heads are. They won't ever get credit.
I would kick your ass.
They will also say he doesn't have a killer instinct, but this was proven freaking wrong a long time ago, probably like that whole decade ago, which leads me to my next point, Kobe fans. Kobe fans will go as far as saying, oh, he doesn't have that killer instinct, or even use the ring argument itself, which is another flaw. I mean, Kobe had Shaq, Kobe had Paul Gasol, so now I want to point out another thing. Yes, I'm talking about you guys, you Kobe fans and Jordan fans. Before you start crying, oh, Kobe didn't have to go anywhere to find the super team, blah, blah, blah. He wanted to ball at one point to find another team and join that wagon. So please don't ever get me started with this. And if he's so tough and players didn't want to get at him, why did he get two pieces in his face? Which leads me to my third point. Paul Pierce. This guy is probably the biggest hater of them all. He's up there with Skip Bayless. But I mean, this guy was giving Skip Bayless a run for his money. The amount of hating he was doing on LeBron James. I mean, clearly these guys have had duels their entire career. They probably went through like 8 years of just fighting each other. But I want to show you guys the evidence of Paul Pierce hating LeBron throughout his career.
You know, my era's out the league. We wasn't afraid of LeBron. But these guys today, he strikes fear in these guys. I would trade LeBron James. It's going to be a big hit on his legacy. And I've already said he's not a top 5 player of all time.
And at number 4, one of LeBron's biggest hater, if not best haters, is Skip Bayless. Now, the only reason I say he's obviously the best hater is because he made a career out of it. And this, I'm just going to show you some moments that he had that hate him.
Pandemic playoffs. I do not agree that LeBron was the best player on the court. He can stuff that stat sheet like nobody's business. Same thing, chosen one becomes frozen one. These championship rings should be made of cubic zirconia. On the inside of these rings should be a little inscription with an asterisk. Avoided Clippers. That he doesn't have a big clutch gene.
And so at number 5, we have the media and former teammates. We have media members like Stephen A. Smith, where they make it their goal to make sure that Michael Jordan is still the GOAT in in people's eyes. So let's see some of the moments where LeBron's teammates was hating on him.
We have better players than him in his position already.
That is blasphemous!
I don't think you can really just bring a high school player in and really just think your team gonna really turn around like that. If he come, you know what I'm saying, he can just hop on our bandwagon. You know what I'm saying, he can just hop on our bandwagon.
Really, nigga?
But obviously the crown goes to Skip Bayless. He's obviously the best hater of all time.